Alright, welcome back to another review. It's me, Samuel. We're doing another review on another Halloween movie month review for October 31st, which is today is a Halloween day. And I'm reviewing this movie that everyone requested me to do a review on. It's called The Shining with Jack Nicholson. Which this is a well-known movie that everybody fucking knows. Everybody fucking knows this movie. Every horror fan, every big horror guy, even the minor horror fans know this movie, like myself. Because I'm more into action films in general, but these are one of those type of films I actually enjoy watching, to be fair. Especially Jack Nicholson in this movie. He's like, he is the best part of this film because he is the main lead of the entire film. Besides him, you also got Shelley Duvall. You also got her in here, and she does a pretty good job playing the wife. So this movie, it all starts off where, let's not do that yet. So this movie was directed by a guy named, I forgot who directed this movie, but I know who the fucking asshole wrote this movie. Stephen King. Yeah, that guy. Now, the thing is, I'm not really that big on this guy as a writer, I think this guy is pretty overrated as a writer. I think Alfred Hitchcock's a better writer. I think a lot of horror writers are better than this fucking guy. I just don't like this guy, not because of his fucking political beliefs. I just don't like this guy that much in general. I'm not really that crazy about his other shit, his other projects he writes as a book and stuff. But this is definitely his best one, in my opinion. This is my favorite one. The Shining. I really like this movie for what it is, So this movie is directed by Stanley Kubrick, who also did other films like, Full Metal Jacket. Everybody knows that fucking movie. And also other shit like A Clockwork Orange. I never watched it. A lot of people say it's a great film, but I'm not going to watch it, though. I'm not into it. Other shit like a whole bunch of other shit he did, too. People know what he... Also, like, shit like Barry Lyndon. That's some fucking corny-ass movie about British people or something like that. Some red coats and blue coats or some shit like that. Yeah, that movie is pretty fucking gay. Like, I don't think that's what it's about, but it's about something like that. Something about 1800s or some shit. I forgot what it's about. I don't fucking care. The movie's fucking boring as shit. But Stanley Kubrick is a pretty good director. He did films, like I said, this and Full Metal Jacket. Those are like the most mainly movies that everybody knows in general. But everything else, I don't think nobody really gives a shit about Barry Lyndon. Nobody really gives a fuck about British people fighting each other and shit. So yeah. But this is definitely his best movie of all time. Number one, The Shining. And also, Stephen King's best movie. Also, you could say. But, like I said, I'm not crazy about Stephen King as a writer. But like I said, there's way better fucking writers than this guy, like Alfred Hitchcock. Well, yeah, that's just me. So, this movie starts off where fucking Jack Nicholson plays this writer or some shit like that. So, he decides to take this new job as a fucking caretaker. He brings his family with him. And do this long travel... And, the place closes every fucking winter and shit like that, And he was warned and he was advised that before him, this guy named Charles or some shit like that, he killed his family and himself in a hotel before or some shit like that. So he advised him to not do the same bullshit, which, he ends up doing anyways. Because, everything drives him fucking crazy in that place. He couldn't fucking take it anymore. He's seeing all these fucking weird ass ghosts and shit, and this naked chick in the bathtub, and turn this weird old wrinkly bitch or some shit like that, and all this other weird shit happened with his kids on this fucking bicycle. These two possessed twins talking to him and shit, like all this weird shit start happening and shit. And then fucking Jack just had enough. He had enough of this bullshit. And he started fucking attacking his family. Grabs a fucking axe, started bashing the motherfucking doors and shit. He's like, "Here's Johnny." He's going all insane, fucking chasing his kid and shit. After his fucking wife stabbing him in the hands and shit. Fucking chasing his fucking kid throughout the fucking snow and shit. He's like, "Daddy! Daddy!" Oh my god. Like, this whole movie is like fucking hilarious and great, man. That's the reason I like this fucking movie so much, because it's just Jack Nicholson is a fucking beast, man. The way he acts is fucking phenomenal, man. I just love the way this dude acts in movies. It is so fucking good because this dude is a method actor. Like, there's no other way you could think of it. He definitely is. He definitely is a fucking method actor. And you know, I wish there's more method actors like this guy out in this world. But the thing is, we don't have to make method actors like Jack Nicholson. We fucking don't. It is a goddamn shame we don't have that many method actors like Jack Nicholson. Because this guy is a fucking genius. He's one of the greatest actors of all time. The way he does his shit in this movie, man. It's like fucking hilarious, though, like I said. Especially the part where, you know, he's trying to, like, kill his wife, trying to walk up the stairs, trying to get her. It's like, I said, I'm not going to hurt you. I'm going to bash your fucking head in and shit like that. He was, like, telling her. He's like, Wendy, you give me the bat, Wendy. Give me the bat. He's like making these weird faces and shit. Like, Wendy, give me the bat, Wendy. Yo, man, I fucking love this shit, man. Like, this shit was fucking great. Then, like, years later, they came out with this shitty sequel, I heard. It's not me to think it's shitty. All these other people think the movie's shitty. It's called Dr. Sleep or something like that. And Ewan McGregor plays the son, Danny. I'm like, of all people, they pick Obi-Wan Kenobi to be Danny? Of all people, they pick him to play Danny? That confuses me. I'm like, why the fuck would they pick him to be Danny? I mean, don't get me wrong, Ewan McGregor's a great actor. I'm like, why of all people they pick him? I don't know. I just didn't think he would fit that type of role, to be fair. You got this bitch with a top hat or something like that. I don't know. I never seen a movie because I heard a lot of fucking mixed reviews on that film. A lot of people said the movie sucked ass. A lot of people said the movie was fucking blow fucking hard cocks. Other people said it was good. Other people said it was a fucking masterpiece. I don't know who to believe. I don't know. I should even try to watch it blind. I don't know. Should I go in blind watching Dr. Sleep? I don't know. I don't know. It's a good idea. But like I said, it's a sequel to the Shining movie. I don't think The Shining needed a fucking sequel. Why all these movies a fucking sequel? Because the thing is, it's Hollywood for you. Hollywood always needs sequels and remakes. So, and also Stephen King wrote Dr. Sleep back in 2013. So, I guess he really wanted to do the sequel in the first place. So they did a sequel to The Shining, Dr. Sleep, and a lot of people say that shit put them to sleep. Like I said, I never seen Dr. Sleep. I just heard of it when it came out. I was like, Dr. Sleep, what the fuck is that shit? And I was like, I don't think I want to watch this because the reason they got Obi-Wan Kenobi playing Danny, I'm like, why did they get him to play Danny? Like I said, he's a great actor, but I don't see him playing Danny Torrance. I don't see him playing the child. But I don't know. Maybe I'll look at it one day. I don't know. I'll have to think about it. I have to fucking think about it. Because, like I said, this movie has mixed reviews. I'm talking about Dr. Sleep, not The Shining. The Shining is a fucking masterpiece. I'm talking about Dr. Sleep. Like I said, a lot of people say it sucked balls. Other people say it's a masterpiece. So I don't know. I don't know who to believe. Maybe you guys can tell me in the comments. Should I watch Dr. Sleep? Is it good like The Shining? Or should I just not watch it at all and just, just toss it? Just toss it like a salad or shit. I don't know. Especially the cast in this movie, Dr. Sleep. Let's see, Rebecca Ferguson plays a chick with a hat. Cliff Curtis is in here. Oh, not that guy with that big ass fucking nose. That Indian dude. I'm not really crazy about that guy as an actor. Oh, God. That's about it. That's the only people I know in this movie is fucking Obi-Wan Kenobi, Rebecca Ferguson, and Cliff Curtis. I don't know these other fucking clowns. Yeah, like I said, it got mixed reviews. People said it sucked, and other people said it was great. So I don't know who to fucking believe. People are like, why don't you just watch it? I don't know. I want to see what you guys think about this movie first before I even try to watch it. But let's go back to Shelley Duvall. Let's go back to that actress. So Shelley Duvall, the thing is about this woman, after this movie, she went, completely bonkers. And I'm guessing the movie drove her insane, I remember I read about. And she hasn't been the same ever since she did The Shining. Her mind hasn't really been the same ever since she did this fucking film. And she has, I think, PTSD or something. I forgot what she has exactly. But this movie drove her crazy or some shit like that. And now she's haven't been the same, and she never acted ever since that movie, I think. I'm not 100% sure she did anything after The Shining. I don't remember this. I know a movie called Popeye, and I heard that movie wasn't really that great because how shitty the ending was of the Popeye film. Popeye is based off the cartoon, just to let you know. Which a lot of people be like, is it based off the cartoon? It is based off the cartoon. So yeah, look, yeah, Popeye and The Shining came out the same year. But afterwards, yeah, she still did a lot of stuff actually. But I don't know. These movies are really memorable though. After Popeye, Bandits. Never heard of Bandits. John Cleese's in that movie. Never heard of Frankenweenie. What the fuck is Booker? Well, what the hell is Roxanne? Suburban Commando. I heard of. That's what that fucking dumbass Hulk Hogan. Yeah, she still did stuff, but there weren't memorable movies like The Shining or Popeye. I know before that she did other things, but it wasn't really memorable like The Shining or Popeye. Yeah, she'd been in a lot of stuff, but not memorable stuff. Yeah, she still did stuff, like I said. She still did like live action films. She just had a lot of them not memorable. But it looked like she's coming back to the acting again. The Forest Hill. So I'm guessing Shelley Duvall's doing acting again? It's a horror film too. Oh, here we go again. So she's doing it again after 20 years hiatus. She's back doing acting again. That's weird. I guess she's broke or something, I guess. Well, just like with fucking that other guy. The other guy quit acting. He was a comedian. What was his fucking name again? Fuck. He was in Ghostbusters. Fuck. Wait. It's dude with the dick ass glasses. Come on, I always had his fucking name in my head, man. I can't goddamn think because his name is. There we go, Rick Moranis. That's his name is. Yeah, he came back after so many years. He started doing these commercials and shit. Then all of a sudden he gets sucker punched by this random guy in the street. I'm like, well, I guess why he quit acting for a while now. Yeah, Rick fucking Moranis. That's what it was. Another reason why he quit acting is because something about his wife died and he had to take care of his kids and shit. So, yeah, that happened. And also, I heard he's like a very picky guy when it comes to picking movie roles or something like that. That's also what I heard. He's like extremely picky with movie roles now. I can understand it because a lot of movies suck balls these days. I understand why he want to be in these type of films because they're fucking corny as shit. So I can understand why he says no to a lot of them. But back to Shelley Duvall again. She's actually pretty attractive back then, actually. A lot of people think she's ugly, but she's actually not. Like, before the fucking Shining, she was actually a pretty attractive lady. I started looking at like her old pictures and shit. I'm like, damn, she actually was pretty hot. I never knew that about her. I don't know, but this movie, she don't look really that good in this movie. I guess because, it's a horror film. She's not supposed to look good. Maybe that's what it is. But yeah, she was pretty hot looking back then, actually, before The Shining. She actually was pretty good looking. Well, anyways, yeah, this movie is a fucking masterpiece, man. This movie kicks ass. I love how Jack Nicholson is a fucking beast, man. Like I said, he has like one of the best acting of all time, and he's one of the best actors of all time. Like, I love the way he acted in this movie, man. It is fucking great. Especially the part where he's at the bar and shit. I love those fucking scenes and shit, man. That shit was fucking great.